Hello and welcome, thanks for tuning in. It's nice to have you with us. In today's very short video, I want to talk about one of the single most common mistakes that people do when they polish their paint and then apply a chosen paint protection, and that is using products like glazes, like all-in-ones or three-in-ones. Now, when we polish our car's paint, we most of the times have the goal to get the most out of it, to get gloss, to get shine, to get a defect-free paint. Usually when we polish our car's paint, that means removing clear coat, and that's already one very popular misconception about paint polishing. You are not actually removing paint defects, you are removing paint around the paint defects, which means you remove as much clear coat as is necessary in order to make the paint defects disappear. And that's one very important aspect to remember when we talk about polishing. Polishing and paint correction means paint removal, and you don't get the clear coat back that you remove unless you are going for a respray. Now, there's one alternative to removing paint in order to remove paint defects, and that is filling paint defects. And in this respect, the most important message first, there is a clear limit to what filling can do. You cannot fill deep scratches. The most you can do is fill up light paint defects and make the car's paint that you are working on look a tiny bit better. But this will only ever be a temporary solution because those fillers are usually not very durable and they disappear within a couple of days or weeks. Now to the important message within this video, and the reason I did it is that as soon as you use such products, and they have all kind of different names, they can be named pre-wax cleaners, glazes, three-in-ones, all-in-ones, AIOs, polish and waxes or primers, then what you do if you are planning to apply a chosen paint protection after the polishing stage, you are laying something between your car's paint and the chosen protection. And the equivalent of that would be if you are on your holidays and you are on the beach and you wear a t-shirt and then you apply sun cream on your t-shirt, which means yes, you will be protected from the dangerous UV rays from the sun as long as you're wearing the t-shirts. But as soon as you take the t-shirt off, then the sun cream is gone and your skin is unprotected. And it's exactly the same thing when you use such products. There will be a layer of product and fillers, and this can be waxes, polymers, silicones and so on, that is between your car's paint and the protection you apply, which means that the protection you chose will only ever be able to last as long as the fillers last, which are in those products. And so when the fillers start to go away, for example by the influences of rain, of wind, of sand, of traffic film, of dirt, or mainly when you wash your car, your chosen protection will just slide away with the product that you applied first. And so when you decide to polish your car's paint and use such products like the very popular pre-wax cleaners like the Prima Amigo, the Dodo Juice Lime Prime, the Swiss Wax Cleaner Fluid, or glazes like the Poor Boys Black Hole or the Autoglance Supernova, or polishes which are three-in-ones or all-in-ones like the ones by Koch Chemie with the green colored band on top of there, like the Menzerna 3-in-1, like the very popular Autoglim Super Resin Polish, like the Turtle Wax Polish and Wax products, or for example also quite a lot of polishes by Meguiar's, because the Ultimate Polish, for example, is not labeled as a 3-in-1 or all-in-one product, but it also contains fillers which could hinder the protection that you apply from properly bonding to your car's paint. It's a slightly different stories with primers, which are meant to be used before you apply a ceramic coating. And to make it short, my personal tip to you is as long as you stay within a manufacturer's range of products, which means if you use a CarPro ceramic coating, then yes, you can use CarPro Essence. When you use a ceramic coating from a different manufacturer, then it's an experiment and it could lead your ceramic coating to not properly bonding and therefore not lasting as long as it could. And that's actually an important aspect to understand. The stronger and the potentially longer lasting a protection is that you choose, the more severe this effect of those products can be. If we say this is the maximum durability of a ceramic coating, which is rather large, and we now cut it in half by you using such a product before you apply the coating, then you see this has quite a severe effect. If we now talk about a wax with a maximum durability of just this, then you see that the effect by cutting it in half is not that significant. So the stronger and the longer lasting a protective product can be, and especially if we talk about ceramic coatings, the more severe usually the effect is when you use those products. It will not be as severe as if you use, for example, something like a quick detailer, a spray wax, or a paste wax. So next time you're planning to use such a product, before you apply a protective product afterwards, think about if you just want to fill the paint defects and not properly remove it, because no matter what kind of protective product we are talking about, quick detailers, spray waxes, spray sealants, paste waxes, liquid waxes, paint sealants, or ceramic or graphene coatings, the best way of prepping your paint for those protective products will always be polishing it, degreasing it to get rid of all the polishing oils, and then apply the protective product to bare, perfectly prepared paint, and not using a glaze like Poor Boy's Black Hole first. If this short video was helpful for you, then leave us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.